Question of sport. Tonight we're joined by 4 British medal winners from Tokyo, but who'll take home the trophy tonight? None of you, because we don't actually have one. But there you go. Let's meet the teams. Alongside Sam is a modern pentathlon champion and an army gunner who broke rank to win a featherweight world boxing bronze. It's Kate French and Carrie Hartingstall. And joining Hugo is a diver who has won medals at back-to-back Olympics and a BMXer who flips her way to Olympic gold. It's Jack Law and Charlotte Worthington. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Firstly, have you got the medals with you? Get them out. Come on. Look at that, everybody. Go on. Oh, love it. Carrie, where's yours?
It's just tucked away at home, keeping safe.
I love that, Cash. Just another medal, Paddy.
It's just...
Shall we get on with it? Come on, let's do it. We're kicking off tonight with an opening rally where the teams take it in turns to give their answers. You only have 10 seconds per answer or you'll miss your turn and play goes to your opponent. Okay, so you've got to think quickly on this one. Here's your question. Great Britain have won the most Olympic gold medals in athletics, 55 to be exact. But in which other sport have they won most gold medals? Sam, we're going to start with your team first.
Rowing?
Rowing, correct. Hugo's team?
Cycling?
Yeah, good shout.
Equestrian.
Yeah,
Swimming? Great shout, go again. Swimming?
yeah.
Dragon.
You've only got 10 seconds. Gymnastics, no, not on there. Hugo's team?
Boxing?
Boxing.
Boxing, great shout.
What else is Olympics? Diving.
Wrong.
Don't rub it in.
Hugo's team, come on, 10 seconds.
Sports other? Where have we gone?
Come on.
UK sports. Horse riding?
No, we've already said
We've had that equestrian.
Oh, no, not even listening.
Okay, Sam's team?
Tennis.
Tennis, correct. Good shout, Sam. Hugo's team?
Badminton.
Badminton. No, incorrect. Last guess, Sam.
Go for it. I wouldn't say fencing.
Fencing. Wrong. Okay. Hugo, last guess for your team.
Last guess.
Sports that we're really good at.
Sam's going to work. Guess anything. Who?
Weightlifting.
Incorrect.
Brilliant.
Okay, the ones you got: boxing, cycling, equestrian, swimming, tennis, and rowing. The ones you missed: canoeing.
I said canoeing. I said it.
Sam. Field hockey.
Oh.
Modern pentathlon. Awkward. Sailing, shooting, and water polo.
Oh, sailing.
Canoeing as well. Okay. At the end of that round, the scores are all tied at 3 apiece. I needed a bit of a beefcake to help create the next round, and one bloke sprung to mind. England, Man Mountain, James Askell. James, take it away.
Thanks, mate. When I was playing for England in my prime, I was 118 kgs, which is about 18 and a half stone in old money. Obviously, 100% pure muscle. Now, which one of these is higher or lower than my weight?
So you're going to see a sporting image. All you need to do is work out whether it's heavier or lighter than 18 and a half stone. Okay? What weighs more, James Askell or 8 Stanley Cups? Obviously, James Askell's 18 and a half stones.
8.5 stone. You said 100 and how many kilograms? 100.
15 kilos per trophy, I think.
Check you with the maths.
Oh, yeah, very good. Very good.
15 times 8.
Here's a trophy, 15 kilos.
I mean, they're big. It's like that.
Yeah.
But what is that? What is that in
Never
weight?
That's about... heavier than a person, I think. Well, I think we should lean towards the trophies.
I think the trophies as well.
8 Stanley Cups.
Yeah, 8 of them. They're huge, yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay, cool.
send it.
Are we happy?
Send it.
Well, you only have to feel the weight of your medals. There's quite a weight in them.
There you go.
Yeah,
I think
And they're that big. You've got to think of it that way.
8 Stanley Cups, Paddy.
Absolutely correct.
Hey.
Get him. 19.7 stone, to be exact. Okay, right, Sam's team, over to you now. Have a look at this. What weighs more, James Askell or 2 Phil Fodens?
I'm not ashamed of my weight. I think I'm around the same height as Phil Foden, and I'm about 10 stone.
Okay.
I know, right?
Were you waiting for the people and going, never? Just silent.
Yeah.
To be fair, you work in boxing, you know a lot about weight.
Yeah, so I think he's heavier than 60 kilos.
Okay, which would work out
Which,
right.
if you double that up, is 120 kilos. I reckon he's more than 60 kilos.
I'm about 67 kilograms.
So I think the 2 Phil Fodens, is heavier than...
It's heavier.
Than James Haskell.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go with someone who knows a lot about weight, obviously a boxer.
Okay.
We're going to go for 2 Phil Fodens are heavier than 1 James Haskell.
And you'd be absolutely correct.
Well done.
2 Phil Fodens, 22.4 stones. Right, Hugo's team. What weighs more, James Askell or 200 gold medals from the Tokyo Olympics? Get on that.
I
I
think
weighed
500
mine
grams.
on my
Oh,
Instagram.
go on, how much?
You
How much?
weighed it on
My
your
bronze was 476 grams.
Ooh, okay.
So half a kilo times roughly half
How
a kilo.
are you so good at metrics?
Because he's young.
Yeah.
Less than only a couple of years ago.
So 400.
and yeah, so 200 half kilos would be 100 kilos in total.
Yeah.
If the gold, my gold medal from Rio
What?
weighed I know, not quite as good. Weighed pretty much the same as the silver, so I'd assume they all kind of weigh similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So then half a kilo times 200 will be 100
But that was
kilos.
Rio.
Do you know what? Here we
500
go.
grams.
I don't know why I should know.
If you
but...
feel mine, my bronze, and then feel your gold, weigh them
Get them
up.
out.
If they weigh,
Compare 'em.
Any
yeah.
opportunity? Thank you.
Tell me which one's heavier.
I don't care which one's heavier. They look-
Looks good.
How good does that look?
Looks good.
Right, okay. So
They feel roughly the same, though, don't they?
I think they do. Some people have said the gold weighs heavier,
It is.
and I've heard it's about 500 grams. So
okay, but by that
I think
math,
they'd have to
then
weigh.
it's 100 kilograms, which means James
it should
Haskell.
logically
James Haskell is
it should be heavier.
I would say, not. I would love to take that.
Sorry.
it isn't grain, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say
With that logic,
James is heavier.
do you want to deliver?
Yeah. I would say that James is heavier.
I've got to say, Jack, absolutely fantastic working out. You're correct, pal.
Good thing.
Good work. Finally, Sam's team. What weighs more, James Askell or 10,000 badminton shuttlecocks?
No, he's got to be a man.
Work this one out.
What? Sorry?
There's no weight to the shuttlecocks, is there?
Right, let's go in 1 kilogram. Less than 1 kilogram for a
Oh,
shuttlecock?
most
Yes,
definitely.
half a kilogram.
Yeah, less than that.
Less than half a kilogram.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that in pounds?
There's nothing to him. They're like a feather, aren't they? There's not really much to
Nothing
it.
there, is there?
No.
Yeah, but the little nub at the end's quite.
No, it's still.
I'd say it's not even 0.1, 0.2 of a
Right.
maybe.
Is this really geeky? Like, I'm just going to ask fellow athletes here. Sorry, buddy. You know when you're doing
Rude.
weight. You know when you're doing weight training, you visualize like what
Hey,
kilogram.
excuse me,
of-
I do weight training.
Do you?
I've lifted a few. Well, I won't say weights, more cotton buds. 3 kids, up you get, kids. Go on.
No, but you know when you're like figuring out weight, so like 5 kilogram. Do you visualize by like picking up the disc?
I tend to just read what the weight says on it.
Brilliant.
Right. Okay. What are we gonna go for? 10,000 shuttlecocks or a James Haskell?
Jack, while they're chatting over there,
Yes, sir.
divers,
So it-
right, I always think
So if one,
have the best physiques. I mean, amazing physiques.
that would be what?
But what I can't get my head around, when I look at it as a sport, obviously very technical, very athletic, but what kind of training are you doing in the gym to look like that?
I'm interested in this as well. I want a body like that for BMX. I want to know.
Well, for springboard diving, the idea is to have big legs. You can push down the board further so you can jump higher out the board. So that's all to do with squatting, deadlifting, hip thrusting. We do 2 big weight sessions per week and 4 conditioning sessions with our gymnastics coach.
Right, okay.
Then we do specific conditioning with our trainers as well. And we split training up 50-50 to pool to dry land. Plus also, we're all quite short. So if you stretched me up to, 6 foot, I'd probably be all skinny and I wouldn't look all lanky because I'm a bit short.
Oh, I was thinking I might have a go at that. I was all right when you said it thrusts. Everything else I thought, I've had it. Right, Sam, I've given you enough time there.
We're going to go for James Haskell is heavier.
And you'd be absolutely correct. 10,000 shuttlecocks, 8.6 stones. Well done. At the end of that round, the scores are 5 apiece. We're now going to play a game called Move the Goalpost. Once you've heard the question, you'll have the choice of either using big or small goalposts. If you play it safe with the big goalpost, it's 1 point or 3 points for the small post. Okay, here's your first question. This year's Tour de France featured 10 riders from Great Britain. But how many cyclists started the race? And I can tell you the answer lies between 100 and 250.
I'd be tempted to go bigger. Big, yeah.
I'd be tempted to go.
I think, yeah, about there.
Charlotte, firstly, congratulations on the 360. That was unbelievable. But what I want to know is, how do you train for a 360? Because there's got to be a point when you actually go for it. So how did you build up to it? Talk me through it.
Well, the first time I went for it was actually during lockdown. So lockdown was a little bit of a benefit, and I had the time to train it on the foam. But the first time I actually did it to solid, hard ground was at the Olympics.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is mega. Was there a moment when you're upside down you think, oh, I hope this goes right?
Oh, yeah. It's usually the first one. You're going up and you have to do this like spin motion and you kind of see a little blur. You're like, I hope I see the floor in a minute. And my face isn't on the floor, but I hope I see the floor and you can get ready to land.
Oh, it was amazing. I was bouncing around the house. What I love, Charlotte, is during lockdown you thought, right, I'm going to master this 360. I just thought, oh, shall I grow my hair out? that was on my thing.
Have you decided yet?
No, trust me, it's staying as it is. It's staying as it is. Go there, Charlotte.
Okay.
Back to the numbers. What if
Right, how are we getting on? Got any close to locking anything in?
if I was to do that, how would that look to you?
That's pretty good.
Sam's team are locked in, you go?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, locked in.
All right, let's have a look what you've both gone for. Firstly, see if you've gone big or small. Both gone big, both very similar. Right, let's see where it was. Oh, both wrong. Sam, you were the closest though. The actual number was 228.
All right.
228. Okay, scrap that. Let's have another one. Amazingly, the record number of punches ever thrown by one fighter during a professional match happened in a 10-round fight in 2018. Well, can you tell me how many punches were thrown by Jesus Soto Caras? And your answer lies between 200 and 2,000. What are you thinking, Caris?
2,000 is an awful lot of punches to be thrown in a fight.
Don't give too much weight to the other team.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've got your lazy fighters, you've got your energetic fighters, so...
Is he an energetic fighter?
I don't know who he is.
Ted Nelson.
Neither do I. Never said Carlos. I said Jesus. I can tell he's a welterweight. Are there more punches as the weights go lighter, would you say?
I can't tell you that because then that's giving them a bit of a clue.
Yes,
That's
Caris.
true. That's true. I like
Give you the answers to that. Are
Well,
they paid you
just
or
put a
what?
Y or an N on your pad and I'll look at it.
They got eyes as well, like.
Oh yeah, they have. Right.
Right.
I feel threatened. I'm not going to lie. How fast could you go, really?
Is 18. So that's in seconds.
Kate, which of the 5 is your favourite?
Probably fencing.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is the most difficult to master?
Probably the horse riding.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Okay. Doesn't help with this question, but
No,
it's
afraid
interesting
not.
for me. Right, let's see what you've both gone for. Both gone big again, same area. Right, let's have a look where it was. Oh, both just out 1,848, which means Sam and Hugo's team scored absolutely nothing. At the end of that round, the scores are still 5 apiece. Our guests are in the spotlight now. They'll each get in a question on their own sport. Get it right and their captain will be sliding a disc to win points. Get it wrong though and their captain will be faced with the bad board. No one wants that. Points will be taken away. Okay? Kate, we're coming to you first. In 2021, who won world silver in the women's modern pentathlon in Cairo and finished 6th in Tokyo, having won Olympic silver in Rio?
I'm pretty sure I know this one, actually.
Want to crack on then, Kate?
Oh.
Well, I hope now I've said that. Elodie Clavel?
Correct.
Well done.
Good work. Right then, quick, here we go. Now it's up to the captain to get those points. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, go!
Oh, it's not enough. Oh. Points. Jack, over to you now.
Yeah.
Which diver won a second successive individual European 10-metre platform gold in 2020 and at the Tokyo Olympics won a medal in the men's synchronised 10-metre platform?
In Europe, there was 4 medalists in Tokyo, and that was Tom, Matti, Alexander Bondar of Russia, and Viktor Minibayev of Russia. Tom won Europeans 2020. It's Alexander Bondar. I'm overthinking it. I think it's Alexander Bondar of Russia.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it's Alexander Bondar.
Correct. I was like, he's like, Tom Daly. What? I'm like, forget Tom Daly.
Tom didn't win 10 metre, yeah. Oh, God.
Right, you go. Now, this is where we can get a little bit of a stretch here with the scores. If you get that 5.
You go. They've added more weight.
Oh, excuse me.
That's a 5.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
One.
I don't even need to go close to look.
I'm doing a 360 round it now. Come on, Paddy.
I'm so bad with names. I'm worried because I'm bad with names.
Paddy.
Come on, that is like
I'm
80%.
gonna have to get right on this.
Can we get the VAR, please?
It's 1.
It's a 5. It's a 5. Had to make sure.
Very talented.
Oh, okay. Caris, who won her first Olympic boxing medal in Tokyo, having won her second World Championship featherweight medal in 2019?
So on the podium in Tokyo was at featherweight was myself, Irma Testa for Italy, the Philippines, and Japan. Japan wasn't on the world podium. The Philippines was. She was on the world podium and she medaled at the Tokyo Olympics. Patricia Nesta, something like that.
I'm going to give it you. Philippines, you're right. It's Nesty Petesho.
Oh, okay, I got it the wrong way around.
Well done. Good work. If I hadn't have give you that, I wouldn't have got out of here alive. I know I wouldn't. Right, okay, Sam. Come on, let's get a 5. Oh, that looks good.
Nice one.
Oh, bingo! Great shout. Okay. Charlotte. Right, last question, no pressure. Which American finished 4th in the women's park events at both the BMX Freestyle World Championships and the Olympics this year?
Well, there was 2 Americans at the Olympics, and one of them was second. And
She's not her.
I don't think it's her.
Yeah, she was second.
Yeah, she was second. So in that case, going off of that, I'm going to guess it's Peres Beneguez.
Oh, clean sweep, well done.
Clean sweep.
It's all about the captains now. It's all about the captain. Go on, you go. Here we go.
Oh, pressure you go.
Oh, that doesn't look heavy. Oh, you've got away with it.
That was
3
awful.
points. You've got a decent score of 3. Well done. All right, captain, sit yourselves back down. And at the end of that round, the scores are Sam's team are on 11, Hugo's team 13. We're heading back to Lillishaw's Sports Academy of Excellence now for our next instalment of our Captain's Challenge. This week, it's all about the football techers. And remember, whoever wins the challenge will be getting an advantage in the next game. Have a look at this. Oh, yes.
Wonder what this could be, Hugo.
I have not a clue.
Now,
Hello.
today's Captain's Challenge is football. And no pressure, but Lillyshaw is the place where the 66 team trained before they won the World Cup. Not that we like to talk about it. Okay, so we've got an agility course for you. Very simple, fastest time wins. First, you'll perform 10 keepy-uppies inside Harry's cones. Then you'll dribble the ball around our Steve mannequins. From there, you'll take on Tyrone Rungs. Try not to Kieran Trippier. And finally, put the ball past our special guest keeper. It's only England legend, David James. But beware, if you don't score past JMO, there's a 5-second penalty added to your time. You're going to go one at a time. It's heads or tails. Who goes first? You're right, JMO! Fantastic. Give me the fist pump and everything. That sounds wrong. Okay, let's flip the coin. Heads or tails, Sam?
Tails never fails.
Here we go. I'm going to let it land on the question of sport cue. Tails, she's right.
Tails.
First or second?
Second, please.
Oh, pressure! Hugo, we know you're good with your hands, but let's see how you are with your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Go on, Hugo.
Here we go.
Oh,
I'm
cheeky.
Bull. I'm Bull.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Off you go.
Lovely. It's all right, yeah.
Oh, little step over.
I'd argue handball, but you know, swings and roundabouts. Nice close control.
Yeah.
I think he's a right footer.
Here we go. He made sure of that. This is the one now. This is the money shot.
Quick feet.
Through here.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, he's taking him. He's taking him.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
he
a save!
saved it! Oh, it's in! Oh!
That doesn't count.
I thought you missed. No, I missed and then he went in. No, you missed. No, well, he went in, which is the point of it. Thanks, J-Mo.
It's a goal! You did save it, but the back's... Oh, dear, I've upset him.
That is a huge punch.
Don't be that guy.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll take it.
Okay, Sam, you ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh!
Just one more.
One more. Up it goes. 10. That's it. Go.
Here she goes.
I think she'd have been better in boots.
I know. I got trainers on.
She's gone for style over substance, really, you say. Yes.
She needs the grip.
Quick feet. This is it. Oh, this looks good. Oh, done him at the end.
Are you hitting it with the outside of your foot?
Eyes.
Oh,
That's quickie.
tight. This one, very tight. Do you want to know your times?
Yes, please.
We're going to find out in the studio. Over to me. Well done, you two. Well done. Time to find out who's won Hugo, your time was 35 seconds. Sam, your time was 37 seconds. Well done, Hugo. You win. So that means Hugo wins 2 points and gains an advantage in our next round, which is the buzzer round. Sam, because you lost by 2 seconds, that means you'll be frozen out for the first 2 questions. Will it be costly? Let's find out. Here's your first question. Which country did Great Britain beat in the women's hockey final at the Rio Olympics?
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Correct. Yes. Who captained Liverpool to their first Premier League title in 2020?
Jordan Henderson.
Correct. Sam, you're back in play. You wanted them first 2, didn't you? In which city were the 2019 World Modern Pentathlon Championships held?
Budapest.
Correct. Ryan Williams has won 3 X Game gold medals in which BMX event?
Street.
He just got in there before.
Street.
No, bigger. Too late. Which England player left Man United in 2003 to join Real Madrid?
David Beckham.
Correct. Which country won 12 of the 13 diving gold medals at the 2019 World
China.
Correct. Pat McCormack won boxing silver for Great Britain at the Tokyo Olympics at what weight?
Oh, that's right. I don't know it.
Welterweight. In 2021, Matteo Berrettini won which grass court tournament in London 2 weeks before Wimbledon?
Queens.
Correct. Which sport do London Lions and Worcester... Whoa, wow, what? Wow. Another stopper over there. Woo. So, at the end of the game, the final scores are in. Sam's team are on 14, Hugo's team, 17. Oh. Tell you what. At the end, though, they were coming in thick and fast.
I know.
Thick and
Had
fast.
you not given that 2 second away, you'd have been on for those 2
No, you
questions.
wound me
The
up.
first
You
2,
wound me up with the first.
Henderson and Hockey like. Okay, that's all we've got time for tonight. A huge thanks to all of our guests, and the 3 of us will see you next time. Ta-ra!
Yeah.